Greetings and welcome back to my Let's Play of Skyrim. Now, funny story. We left off with me leaving this place and heading back to Whiterun. And off camera, I did that. I say off camera because I noticed when I got to the temple, when I got back to Danica, I don't know why I keep calling her Danica, but Danica, I noticed I didn't have the sapling. I totally just ran off without it.
I'm right behind you.
So, since my game crashed, I had to end the recording, and instead I decided to load a previous autosave, and thus I am back in Eldergreen Sanctuary to get the sapling and return it to Danica in Whiterun. So there you go. I'll meet you back in town. You know what else is funny? When I returned to Elder Gleam for the sap, the instant I got back here, I was attacked by some Boethia guy. I don't remember what the name was. It said Boethia something. And there was a book on him that was a quest book. The weird thing is, I can't find his corpse. But here, I still have the book. Boethia's Proving. Apparently it added a map location. The following account is true. May it serve as a warning to those with ears to hear and hearts to know. On a certain day at a certain time, the faithful gathered to perform certain rituals, hoping to gain a glimpse of their master. The day was correct, the summoning true. Slashing a smoking tear through the veil, she, her very self, appeared before them. Terrible and resplendent she came, arrayed in ebony darker than a moonless night, wielding a blade burning hotter than the surface of the sun. And though she wore the guise of a Dunmer warrior queen, she towered above them like a statue, carved from the red mountain itself. Why have you disturbed me? Surprised, the first among them prayed. O Boethia, prince of plots, deceiver of nations, queen of shadows, goddess of destruction, we come to worship thee. She looked down upon her followers, gathered to bear witness. Frowning, she asked the first, tell me, you who profess to know me, how shall I know you? Afeared, he exclaimed, each night I pray to thee, each night I call out thy wondrous names. Surely thou must recognize the sound of my voice, thy most devoted of believers? She frowned and let out a long sigh, and then of a sudden he was gone, the air from her lungs dispersing him. Turning to the second, she asked, and you? How shall I measure the worth of your existence? Stunned by the power of her voice, he bowed before her, darkening visage. She clapped her hands, and he too was gone. To the third, and you, tell me, how shall I know you apart from such as were they of whom there is no trace? Shaken and speechless from Nullifications of brethren, he whispered. Have mercy upon us. She blinked twice. Once he was in agony. Twice he was destroyed. She cast a withering glance across the remaining and said, I do not grant mercy. And so it was with the others. She putting them to proof, they offering none. Finally she came to me, eyes aglow with anger, tongue wet with hate, and said, Of all my believers, but two remain. Tell me, second to last, with what shall you prove your existence? Without hesitation I drew forth my blade and buried it in the chest of the other who stood beside me, and without fear replied, Ask him whose blood now sprouts from my blade if I exist. She smiled, and the gates of oblivion opened between her teeth. Then she said, Tell me, now last of my followers, wherefore do you remain where the others do not? I retrieved my blade and offered it up, saying, I am alive, because that one is dead. I exist because I have the will to do so, and I shall remain as long as there are signs of my handiwork, or my handwork, such as the blood dripping from this blade. Accepting my gift, she nodded and said, Indeed. If in the reading your blood boils in your veins, and your mind blazons with fire, then Bothia calls you. It is then most wise to heed her call. Find her on the mount which overlooks Windhelm. Meet us there and be tested. Oh, okay. I think I know what this is. Yeah, I think it's a cult. I sort of remember going there before. But anyway, for now, I'm returning to Danica. Good, it let me actually fast travel this time. It kept telling me I couldn't fast travel because there was an enemy in the area. I did hear a dragon flying around, but I'm not in the mood for fighting a dragon at the moment. I just want to get the quests over with.
I mostly thievery and drug
Because I can't tell you how many times I've done these quests.
Do you have the
in
evergreen
Whiterun.
sap?
City's quiet enough now. When the sun goes down.
But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gildergree. How can this little tree bring new worshippers? You're right, of course. It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinnereth when all you hear are the rabble in the temple. Death feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildergreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Come to
And
chat
also
with
with you.
Do your good
Today, they take away your faith.
So I intend to
What then?
go on with the companion's quest line
It's a fine day with you
as
around.
soon as I'm certain
I
I've
should bash your face in after all you've done.
completed all the
They say the
quests
college has been snooping around so far.
in Whiterun, other than the companion stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a quest here involving the Jarl's children. Or one of them, anyway.
Make it quick.
And I'm pretty sure that I haven't done that quest.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword. Hope this war lasts long enough that I get to fight in it. Battle, glory. Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me. Have I done something to make you bother me?
You're supposed to give me a quest. I'm pretty sure that's the kid.
Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life?
目新しい話でもないけど、最近はスカイリムのどの鍛冶屋もエオルンド・グレイメインに並ぶ腕だって証明したがってるよね。
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Aha! Here we go.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
This is the quest I was looking for. The Whispering Door. Gosh darn it, I gotta go around.
What do you need, my friend?
Need something?
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone.
Whoa.
My father doesn't know anything about me, but I know about him and about the war, more than he might think. I know that he still worships Talos, that he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do, that he worries about being chased from Whiterun, that I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister. The castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady. She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door. In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. All right then.
やがてソブンガルデに呼ばれるまで
Listen to the Whispering Door.
What? You're the one who gave Thalmor a black eye. Sure know how to pick your enemies.
How do I get to the Whispering Door? Is it down here?
最初は戦争、次はドラゴン、今度は何?
At last.
Oh.
I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will.
Oh, really?
The child is spirited but lacks agency.
What does that mean?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whispers. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You I expect to take a more active role.
Creepy.
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself. The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
Okay.
宝物なんていらない。父は土地を持っていて、一族は裕福なの。求めているのは冒険だけ。
So clearly, there is something possessed behind that door.
What can I do for you?
Some sort of ghost or
Divine
something.
smile.
What the heck? Look at the wizard's room. Jeez.
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
I've got my weapons
Nani?
sheathed. Calm down.
You. You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell. I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. All right then.
Don't be like that. I'm not gonna kill Farengar.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the... It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
He doesn't have anything to say about it.
Sounds awful.
Man, I'm gonna come in here and my auto harvest thing is gonna pick up everything in the area. So if I get over encumbered, that's why. What the hell? Every time I open or close one of the display cases or cupboards, things shoot off in all directions. It's ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna find the key in Farengar's place.
Lucky for you, I possess a forgiving nature. I'm not easily insulted.
You know, all this is due to one of the mods I installed.
どこに行くの?
Because in the vanilla game, Farengar's room looks nothing like this.
What is it that you need?
Well, I kind of need a key from you. But I don't think it's going to give me the option to ask you for it. And I don't see how I'm going to steal it from you here. With all these people
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
watching me.
何?
Let's see what's here.
So yeah.
あなたな英雄冒険
You know
と
what
恋
I'm
で
gonna
満ちた
do?
生活へ連れ去ってくれるために来たの?
I'm gonna sleep here. Or not sleep, but wait. And I'm gonna wait until he goes to bed. And we'll do it the sneaky way.
But you did it anyway, so he didn't chop off your head. What happens when you keep me out all night? Start making up.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to steal the key from Farengar because the Jarl won't go to bed.
End up songs in my head.
It's midnight in the game and the Jarl is still
There
up.
were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares.
You know why the Jarl won't go to sleep? Because he's scripted to stay there. Because of the main story quest that I've got going right now. Which I'm supposed to talk to him about the dragons.
I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
To anyone reading this, beware this blade. So basically it says blah blah blah. Do not take the blade, blah blah blah. It's corrupted, blah blah. Yeah. I know. It's full of a great evil. Woe be to any who choose to take it. But you know what? That's exactly why.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in the song of your grandeur.
Sorry, Blade Lady.
I'm right behind you.
But I just wanted to complete the quest. I have no intention of sacrificing any of my dear friends. So yeah. That was my purpose of this quest. I feel like
Would you look at that?
the sword should be in my hands. better in my hands than anyone else's. I will keep it safe and out of reach of others. Because nobody can slay the Dragonborn. Am I right? I think I'm right. I have good intentions. Gonna add these places on my map. These map markers are not here in the vanilla game. It was a part of a mod that I installed. I'm not entirely sure what the mod was called, but anyway, I'm gonna end the video here, and I think next time I'm gonna be doing the companion quest line. I've got way too much food. Because when I was running through Dragonreach, my auto harvest thing was just going crazy, picking up every little thing. Now my character just needs a good night's sleep. A good night's sleep, and then we'll get back to the companions. So yeah. Till next time, everyone. Take care and have a lovely day.
May Lord Dawnbliss give us his blessing this day so that we might do his will. May he watch over us and protect us as we are all his children.